Good morning, Melissa. It is Jay here at Rorick Mazda. So I thought this might be the most helpful to you, is especially looking at the CX-5, which is our mid-size crossover, and on a lease, there's so many options based on the information you shared that would put you in a comfortable range. And a lot of that is going to kind of depend upon the features that are the most important. So there's really about 4 trim levels I'd like to focus on. The tricky part is, as you can see, I'm in our indoor showroom, which is above our building because it is pouring down rain outside. I already have a crap hair day every day, so unfortunately I can't make a video in the rain. So I am kind of short on some trim, so this video is going to be creative. The first trim level is called a 2.5S. This gray one here in front of me is very similar, but it's not a 2.5S. So just running through what a 2.5S trim would offer you. I'm going to go over all of the features that are on this one, and then that way you'll understand, okay, what does a 2.5S offer me? And then I can build upon that. So one up front, you're going to notice sort of these backwards L's in every CX-5 headlight. It is because Mazda uses full LED. It's going to be those bright blue piercing lights you see on a lot of luxury products. In fact, so bright, unfortunately, you are going to get an occasional flash or two of someone thinking you're the asshole with the high beams on all the time. But I will say, sitting behind them, night and day difference. Emblem-wise, you're going to notice every emblem on the front is flat, and you're going to have a camera up on top of the windshield. It is because all of your safety items are standard on every CX-5. So that's going to be things like collision avoidance, adaptive cruise control, the lane assistance, you'll have pedestrian and cyclist detection, your backup camera, a cross alert when you're backing up. The blind spot monitoring system is probably my favorite, which are those indicators that light up in the side mirror to let you know if someone's on the left or right side of you. And the good news is, if you're part of the 2% of Pittsburgh that uses their turn signal, it beeps at you. So all of those features are standard. Same thing with connected services. So there's an app that you download for every CX-5 on your phone, and it will allow you to lock and unlock the vehicle. You can remote start the car from your cell phone and do a lot of things. Interior-wise, just gonna unlock this car really quick. Just give me one moment here. So interior-wise, just overlook sort of this light interior. I'll get to that here in just one moment. But up on the dash, you are going to see you have your 11-inch screen. Mazda doesn't believe in touchscreen. They really want to be like BMW and Audi, so you're going to see that centralized dial, which controls everything up on the screen. So that is standard. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto are also standard. So everything I had just went over, from the screen to the connected services, which gives you the remote start, to all of your safety tech, everything is standard. A 2.5S will have cloth seats though. This particular one, this gray one, is a step above the 2.5S, and it is called a select level. So if you're asking yourself, well, what do I get by jumping up into the select trim? Here are the things that you get. One is going to be advanced key. So every CX-5 is push button start, but you'll see this little button here. So if the key is in your pocket or purse, you can just use this button to lock or unlock the car. That way it's a little bit more convenient. Seating wise, this just happens to be a lighter interior, but you're going to notice that this is not cloth. This is sort of a faux leather and a faux suede. It's actually like a microfiber to make it look like a sport kind of racing seat. That's going to upgrade you from the cloth seats in the base, and you will notice that now you have a power seat where the base is manual. Same thing with your climate system. The standard 2.5S has just regular climate, where you'll notice that this is a dual zone climate, and you pick up heated seats by going into the select level. A couple other features that you get for the select are going to deal with your backseat passengers or animals. You do have ventilation, so you'll see that you have rear air vents there. You now get a center armrest that you can fold down, and they tuck 2 USB ports for charging in the center armrest as well. The very last thing you'd get with the Select is in the hatch here. If I open up the hatch, you are going to see that there's these little sort of handles right here that you can pull, and it will get those seats folded flat a lot easier, as opposed to the base where you have to walk around and pull that latch right there. So again, base to select. So now if we're asking yourself, okay, the next trim is called a preferred. What do I get by going up to the preferred? I have a red one over here, but unfortunately the key's not with it, so it's a disaster today. I tried to get in here early to do this, but so going up to the preferred is basically going to give you 5 additional features that gray one I had just went over in the select does not have. The first one is going to be, if we look up here at the ceiling or roof, you'll notice that you pick up a sunroof. The second one is going to be the power liftgate. So you'll notice in that one, I lift it up. So this, I just click it. Oh shit, it's unlocked. Oops. You know what? This is the terrible thing about making live videos. I'm not good at this. So you'll notice that the liftgate is power. So again, sunroof, power liftgate. So now if we open up the door here, you're gonna notice gone is those sport kind of faux leather, faux cloth. This is now full leather. So you pick up full leather seats with more adjustments, power lumbar, and memory function. Also, for your passenger, that passenger seat is now power. So just to recap, what do you get by going up into the preferred? You pick up full leather on the interior with more adjustments for the driver as well as two-way memory, adjustments for the passenger seat, the sunroof, the power liftgate, and the last one I forgot is that mirror is now auto dimming with the HomeLink system. It just means that you can program up your garage door opener into it. Now the next trim above this is called Carbon. It's actually one of my favorite trims, but most people might not be looking for all of these features. The Carbon is very unique because it is one flavor. And what I mean, it is one interior, one exterior color only. Very sporty, and it's gonna be this one here. So Carbons are all painted in polymetal gray, which is like a blue gray, and they have the sport blacked appearance package standard. So you're gonna notice that this grill bar is blacked out as opposed to all of the chrome there. You'll also notice that your wheels jump up to a way bigger size and they're blacked out. And you'll also notice that your mirror caps are blocked out. So it gives it a very sporty appearance. Now in terms of the interior, it is exactly the same as the preferred. The one big difference is this is where you pick up the 14 speaker Bose 3D audio system. So if I open up the door here, you're going to see it is a red leather only. And I have to say, I love it because it's very sporty. Some people might not enjoy it. You're gonna see everything is Bose branded, and you even have 2 tweeters up there in the windshield as well to kind of help amplify the sound. So just recapping, the difference between preferred, like that red one I had showed, up to Carbon, is simply the fact that you pick up like a sport appearance package for the exterior, black accents, bigger wheels, and a Bose audio system. Now, of course, we can go even further above here, but I find that most of my customers kind of stop at the Carbon because of what it does offer is kind of like a quote-unquote fully loaded. If we go above the Carbon, that's when you start getting into more of like the amenity kind of luxury-oriented features of like heated steering wheels and cooled seats, which honestly most people aren't looking for, but maybe you would be. So I could always make a video of other trims. I hope this information helps, Melissa, and I super look forward to hearing back. Thank you again.